I believe they're priming me to take over, so I'll do it. My man, you like it?
Where's the suit from? Have you had it made for you?
This is David August. Check that out.
Yeah,
what does that say?
I'd like to know.
What does that say? C-Mac-G, that's it. That's my initials. You know you've made it when you have your initials on your shirt.
Your clothes are tailored by...
Well, I have a tailor back home, but this is it. My tailor in Vegas, David August, who made some phenomenal suits.
It is lovely, yeah.
I swear to God, I've been staring at it every day this week, cutting weight, getting the weight down, getting skinny. I'm like looking at myself, my face is drawn in and all, you know what I mean? But I'm just every day looking at this suit and thinking, I can't wait to put this suit on after this fight. This is what I love to do. I love to train. What I love to do is go training, and then after, you know that buzz you get from training, and then having fresh, clean, new clothes, like popping the collar off the clothes, and then putting them on after that session. So you have that rush of endorphins from your workout, and then you're putting on fresh, new clothes. There's no better feeling than that for me. I love doing it at home when I'm in the gym, and you best believe I love doing it here on fight night as well.
Conor, in Ireland you said that was the greatest moment of your career. Is this maybe the most gratifying moment because so many people doubted you going into it?
You know, again, I don't... It's good that people prove you are doubt you, you know. But again, I'm just having fun saying I knew you doubted me, but really I don't pay too much attention to it. I enjoy it, you know. Again, it's about proving people right, proving the people who are with me right, and not paying too much attention to it, but... I mean, it's always a good thing when you say you're going to do something and then you go and do it. It is probably my favourite thing to do, to say I'm going to go and do something and then do it.
Did you pay attention at the weigh-ins? I medo it was like being in Dublin all over again, and even today in the hotel all week with the fans chanting. Are you in the zone so much that you don't hear that, or do you notice all that stuff? Because it's something that we don't see often in the sport.
100% I notice it. Of course, how could you not notice it? Every single person in that building notices it. When I'm sitting backstage and I'm 25, 30 minutes away from making weight, it's tough. It's tough for me to make featherweight, you know, but I do it professionally. And then you hear, there's only one Conor McGregor, or ole, ole, all these songs. This uplifts me, this gets me to that next stage. And of course, you know, I love my country, man. Like I said in the post-fight interview, if one of us goes to war, we all go to war. But at the end of the day, this was a battle. This was one battle won. We won this battle, but the war is just beginning. So it's a beautiful thing to have my country behind me. And we will go on, one by one, we will win the war.
It almost seemed like the fight went too fast for some of your fans, though. It got, you know, there was this elation, but it also kind of got hushed. I think they wanted to see you play a little longer.
Yeah, I would have liked, I mean, whatever. I would have liked, I felt I fell into one or two shots. I would have liked to make him miss a little bit more, play with him a little. Like I said, I was going to play off his panic. I said
he landed that straight left, didn't he?
He landed that straight left. It was one shot. I kind of rushed in on it, but I was all right other than that, you know. But whatever. I'll go back to the gym, and I'm sure we will be speaking again soon.
What possessed you during the weigh-in to go up next to him while he was on the scale and kind of was there? Is that part of the mental warfare?
No, what I said to him backstage, because I had my Ireland flag, and I said, how come you have no flag? I said, where's your flag? He said, I don't have a flag. And I said, I tell you why you don't have a flag. Because you ran from your home city. You believed your hometown was not good enough. You believed Lafayette or the place he is from was not good enough, so he must move stick. I said, that is why you don't have a flag, because you don't have a belief in your surroundings. That is the mind of a journeyman. That is not the mind of a champion. And that is what I said to him backstage. And again, I believe that is fact. But I'm just playing on stage, having fun. I like to look good, I like to whoop ass, I like to flex, you know what I mean, whatever. He was flexing, I wanted to flex too. It's all fun and games at the end of the day.
Did you ever consider pulling out of the fight?
I definitely had talks in my head. Thinking, I literally, it was like that. It was like that.
How did it happen?
I was wrestling and a guy shot in, and I went to sprawl, and his whole body came down on the thumb and literally just crushed it. And I just heard a couple of pops, but it was like that. So of course I'm looking at my fucking thumb like that, 4 weeks out from the biggest fight in my life. I'm thinking, maybe I will pull out, you know what I mean? But I just said I'll just continue. I'll do what I can, and then I'll play it by ear. And then I done what I could, iced it, worked on my kicking game, worked on everything else that I could do. And then, like I said earlier, came to Las Vegas, enjoyed that sunshine. I think honestly that sunshine gave me that little bit of boost, living over here in comfort. I was living in comfort, So I said to myself, I will be okay. And funny enough, when I wrapped it, the way we wrapped it, like I just had it nice and tight, I couldn't actually make a full fist tonight with this hand. It was kind of open because the wrap was so big, but it actually worked because when I threw something on the pads, like if I close it right now and do that, I can feel the pain here. But the way it was wrapped, it was kind of like that, so I couldn't feel it, so it was perfect.
Did you go to a doctor? Did he tell you that you're okay?
I went to a doctor to get this mold. I went to a doctor I went to a physio, a doctor, and then he sent me to a physio in the same building. And they gave me this like molded cast, like you could tip it, because that's ultimately what the problem is. It just needs a little time to be left alone. It's nothing serious. But every time you put your hand in your pocket and you get this pain, then it prolongs it. So I went to the doctor, he sent me to this physio in the same building, and she gave me this cast thing. But they were trying to send me to an MRI, and I was like, and I was paying for it as well. So I don't give a fuck about no MRI. No matter what they tell me in the MRI, it's not going to make a difference to what way I choose to go about this. And once I have the little cast to protect it from taking knocks when I'm not doing anything, I'm going to fight. And that's what happens. I got the cast, wrapped it up, and then carried on.
Conor,
You want to hold up now or you want to
No, it's all right. Lorenzo was trying to say to me earlier on, I'm going to go to a hand specialist, do this. It's brand new, it's a thumb. Honestly, I'll have that little mouldy thing. If it gets sore again, I'll just stick the mouldy thing on it, wrap it up, and boom.
Do you believe, Conor, that you believe you'll win the featherweight title very soon, but do you want to create super fights in the UFC by perhaps stepping up to lightweight, because you're a huge featherweight?
100%.
Do you want to step up very soon once you've won the belt and get away from the has-beens and the journeymen and the up-and-comers?
I don't like making this weight. You know what I mean? I like fighting at lightweight. I fought at lightweight many times in my career. I'm fast at lightweight. I come in refreshed at lightweight. It's a different camp.
You're more
it's
powerful,
a different,
presumably, as well.
It's a different build-up when I'm fighting at lightweight than it is to fighting at featherweight. So I'm definitely open to fighting at featherweight, no doubt. I don't feel oversized by the lightweights. So definitely.
Do you mean your kind of spirit is different when you're at lightweight because you're not having to diet so much? You're a different.
Would your spirit not be different if you go into a steakhouse with your team and they're ordering like 64-ounce ribeyes, rare ribeyes, marbled in delicious flavors, and it's cooked on the stone. They bring it on a stone, so it's actually not even cooked, and the stone is sizzling. And then you put like butter on it, and it sizzles it and cooks it. And then I show up. Can I have a chicken or can I have some salmon and spinach, please? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I want to show up at these places 2 weeks out from a fight and be like, give me the 64-ounce ribeye. I'll have an extra of polenta, some sweet potato mash, and I'll also have a dessert. That is what I want.
Speaking of that, guys, his manager just informed me he has a party to go to.
Thank you so much, guys.
One last question.
Right.
Chad Mendes sent me a message for you. He said, Conor, get on a plane to Brazil, go to his third row seat, grab a bowl of Lucky Charms, and witness excellence. What's your response?
I don't know. He's a little short ass. He's a little short ass. Whatever. We'll see how the fight goes. But I will be there, and we will see what he says when we're face to face, man to man. We won't be eye to eye though. We'll be belly button to eye. I'd say something else, but I won't go there. But we will
Well
be
done,
belly
mate.
button to eye.
Mesmeric tonight, mate. Mesmeric.
All right.